Welcome to the electricity man of the whole universe. Your favorite entertainer of the whole universe, Eduardo, Mojica, here, your favorite entertainer. Today, I'm doing reading of the Bible for today. Today's Mark, number 6. And here it is. Jesus walks on the water. Immediately afterward, he insisted that his disciples get into the boat and precede him to the other side towards Bethsaida. While he dismissed the crowd, when he had taken leave of them, he went off to the mountain to pray. As evening drew on, the boat was far out on the lake. While he was alone on the land, then seeing them tossed about as they tried to row with the wind against them, he came walking towards them on the water. The time was between 3 and 6 in the morning. He meant to pass them by. When they saw him walking on the lake, they thought it was a ghost, and they began to cry out. They had all seen him and were terrified. He hastened to reassure them. Get hold of yourselves. It is I. Do not be afraid. He got into the boat with them, and the wind died down. They were taken aback by these happenings, for they had not understood about the loaves. On the contrary, their minds were completely closed to the meaning of the events. So there was the Bible reading for today. So making an example of this little toy here. And everybody knows you put the person, they walk in the waters like that, no? But you know, nobody that I know ever walked in water like that, no? So most people, you can't walk on the water, you fall into the water like that, huh? And so you have to flap your arms around to stay afloat. So you can't walk on the water. Nobody that I know has ever walked on water, so. Jesus Christ is the only one who walked on water, supposedly, so that we know of, that God in heaven gave him the powers from heaven so he can walk on the water, so nobody walks on water, so. See, to float, so walk on the water is like this. You have to walk on the water, dun, 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 like the man does, walk, do, 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 do. But you can't walk on the water, it sinks. Most people sink, everybody sinks, because that's how it is. Jesus Christ is the only man that God gave the authority from heaven that he can walk on the water. So he was the only one. No, I can't walk on the water. I don't know anybody can walk on water. So that's what God did for Jesus. He allowed him to walk on the water in front of people so they can see the powers of heaven working through him. So that's what God did for Jesus, let him walk on water. So that's what he did. So that's the Bible reading for this time around. And there is a picture of you know who it is. So he walked on water. Okay, so there it is, the Bible reading. Jesus walks on the water, so there it is for today's Bible reading. So, thank you very much for your favorite entertainer, the one and only, the electricity man of the whole universe, Eduardo, your favorite entertainer. So next time, have a good day. Remember, stop sinning and do not commit adultery. And you still remember what adultery is, don't sleep with your neighbor's wives, if they're married, if the husband's married, or if his wife's married, don't sleep with them. They're not supposed to commit adultery. Don't seek your neighbor's wives or husbands. Don't sleep with the married women, and don't sleep with a married man. So remember, walking God's ways, and don't lie about it either. So if they ask you if you're married, tell them you're married. If you're not married, tell them you're not married. If you're a woman, if you're married, tell them you're married. And if you're not married, tell them you're not married. Anyways, don't commit adultery. Have a good day. Goodbye for now.